G'day, Marko and Ox. Matt from Churnside Park. Love hearing you guys back on the airwaves again. Hope you're enjoying a few cold beers. Take it easy.
How good is it to be back?
Oh, we said we'd be back.
We are back at Eclar, 141 Camberwell Road, Hawthorn East, and Nick Maxwell's back with us. G'day, Maxy.
Good to see you again, gentlemen. I told you anytime, you're welcome.
Well, we were actually camping downstairs. So the CEO of Maxy's CEO of the business, which is going along beautifully. Service departments, you've got offices, I should say, business spaces. So if you are in the market, come on down here because it is a beauty. Podcast room.
Podcast studio, yeah. Members only bar, restaurant, cafe, dining rooms,
good
and
TVs
boardrooms.
too. You got those
Samsung frames everywhere. Yes,
yeah, that's what they are. They're frames. So they're not pictures, Marko. They're actually TVs.
No,
you wouldn't have picked that up.
No, I didn't pick it up. I thought it was art when I walked
looks
in.
like art.
Yeah, I thought it was a Picasso just sitting there.
And pool. You got the pool on the fourth floor.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have access to the pool, but we have our own gym. So yes, because it is part of an apartment block here, so it's pretty recognisable now in this Camberwell area.
Beautiful.
Well, Maxy, you're a star. We really appreciate it. Hey, you are looking magnificent, my friend.
Thank you.
You have just got back from Bali.
A lot of hard work.
All the hard work. Well, it's a new hobby.
What, getting massages?
No, not getting massages. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Getting my anus poked.
You've had a tube up your bum for 5 days in a row.
Yeah, 6.
6
days.
Is that a new record?
Oh, it's a record. I did 5 last time. I'm now up to 6. But can I tell you this?
No, I want to hear every detail. Don't worry about can I. You tell me every detail. Hey, by the way, is it just straight up there, or is there a loosener?
No, there's foreplay. There is foreplay.
Jeez.
There is foreplay. No, so what happened is I arrived in Bali on the Monday night, and I thought I'm going to have the Last Supper.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in Bali.
So you went crazy?
Last Supper. No, I didn't go crazy. I went and had a nasi goreng because you're in Bali, and 2 Cokes.
Hey, a nasi goreng before the colonic?
Yep.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, the night before.
Full strength?
It's only rice. It's only rice.
Full strength Coke.
I thought full strength. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I go in and have that. The next thing, you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You have a ginger tea. They give you a ginger tea, and then you've got to be downstairs ready to go for the walk at 6. We did the walk at 6. You do that every morning, and that goes for an hour. You come back, then you have your supplements, then you go to yoga, and then you go to colonic. Right,
so what time of the day does the foreplay start?
So 9 o'clock is colonic time. Ooh. So I go and see Yanti.
Her name is Yanti?
She's a ripper. She's a ripper, Yanti.
What would happen if it was a bloke?
No.
Would you be comfortable?
No, I'm not.
No, I wouldn't be comfortable with a bloke putting a hose up my bottom.
No, because blokes have bigger fingers than girls.
Hang on.
So this is the foreplay. So the foreplay is...
There's a digit involved.
Yeah, so it's like a prostate examination. Check. So it's lube on the finger in the... in, and then they put the hose in. Now,
I can't look at
it. So what happens, Marko, with colonics is they then put water inside you up there, which goes up around your tummy and all that sort of stuff.
And you feel like you need to go do a wee.
And flushes, poos. Poos. So it then flushes everything out. And when it comes out, when it starts to come, it feels like you just need to go to the toilet. You know when you've had the worst feeling of wanting to go to the toilet?
Yeah, believe me, I do. Yeah.
That's what it was like. It was just, the first one was horrendous because there was a lot of stuff up there because I'd been a pretty naughty boy for a period of time.
You've been burning the candle at both ends.
Both ends. So I'd had schnitzels and steak and you name it. I'd Coopers but as I said to you, when it comes down through the tube, she'll tell you what it is.
That's ridiculous.
So when they're bubbles, when bubbles come through, that's beer.
Was there any twisties?
What about the 2 Coca-Colas the night before? Were there any bubbles?
Bubbles, because it's gas, right? So it was coming out. It was the bubbles of nothing that made it really something, all coming down. And then when it's mucus, it's anti-inflammatories, or it could be food poisoning, or it could be. So there's a bit of that, and then the harder stuff starts coming out, like the meat and all the other garbage. And then
that was stuck on the wall of your colon.
Just everything was stuck there. So day one was really bad. There's a fair bit up there.
Yeah.
Day 2, 3, 4, 5, that was okay. Like it was just normal. A lot of stuff was coming out, but not. So day 6, the Hoover Dam broke.
Oh, really?
And it came, and it was Very.
Oh, my God.
The bullets I was sweating was unbelievable. But I walked out of there, and I can promise you, I felt. You don't feel bloated. You feel good. But the great thing is when you eat, because I didn't eat for 8 days. So you have. So I got
didn't eat for 8
8 days. So the last meal was the Last Supper. It was actually on the Monday night, and then I didn't eat until the following Tuesday.
Well done, mate.
So
That's a clean out.
End up losing just under 10 kegs. So 9 point something kegs.
Miracle.
And
in a week.
In 10 days. And got back and been able to lose a couple more kilos.
So think of this, folks. That's like 5 2-litre cartons of milk that were strapped around your guts.
Well, I can tell you now, I
That
could dope my shoes without losing breath.
That used to make you huff and puff.
I could see my 6 o'clock properly.
How's it going?
That's a downside.
It's looking good. Looking good. Looking still the same. I just felt better, and I'm now fitting into clothes and all that sort of stuff. And then so on day 5, day 7 of my colonics, I thought I'll go and get the teeth done. So I booked into Sunset Dental, and straight in there. And she said, "How white do you want to go?" I said, "How white can we go?"
Yeah.
And she said, "Well, your teeth are about because they have a scale of brown teeth to really white teeth." And I think it was 16 teeth on this scale.
Right.
And I was around about 9 or 10 up towards the white. So I was only 6 away from the brightest teeth.
So not too bad.
I said, get me up near the brightness.
Yeah.
Get me right up the top.
Yeah.
Give me Shane Warne.
Well, level 1, 2, 3?
I want Shane Warne.
Shane Warne.
She goes, look, I can guarantee you 3 shades, but no more. But it sometimes it works. So I get in there, get the teeth done, takes 50 minutes. They laser whiten them and they put all this gel on. And she then brought the teeth thing out and put it beside. I was right at the top. six shades, but they've dropped back a little bit now.
It looks fantastic. I mean, it doesn't look like. I mean, it looks like you've got whiter teeth, but it doesn't look like you're Shane Warne.
No.
You must have had reasonably white teeth.
Yeah,
like
they're
you were
okay.
saying. Yeah.
They're okay. So I did that, and I had 16 massages in 10 days. I had 2 pedicures, 2 manicures.
You had 16 massages.
Yeah. Yep.
On the same part? Or
All different parts.
Moving up.
All different parts.
What was your favourite?
Deep tissue and shiatsu.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're good. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
On the calves. The deep stuff on the calves always used to feel magnificent.
There'll be a lot of people going there, any happy endings? No, it's not about happy endings or any of that sort of stuff. This is about actually getting your body right.
It's kind of about happy.
No, it wasn't. So it's all about just, detoxing and just feeling good about yourself.
Ox, we've been ripping the piss a bit out of you with all the colonics, but on a serious note, from a health point of view, would you recommend it to people?
So they reckon every 2 years you should have it done. It's just a build-up. Think of it as your bathroom sink, and, when you brush your teeth and you do your hair and you have a shave, it just gets built up. And every now and then you got to put, Drano down or you got to get, the plunger in to clean it out. That's all it is. It's just cleaning up your plumbing. And if you clean up your plumbing, the rest of the stuff just flows beautifully.
Hang on, just to be clear, Ox is not saying drink Drano.
No, I'm not doing a Donald Trump. No. I'm not doing a Donald Trump here. It is just clearly about, just looking after your plumbing downstairs. And I feel good. Feel really good.
Dan, have you noticed what I noticed too? He's gone urban cool.
He has.
He's come back and he's gone urban cool. You are a Peaky Blinders cap away from finishing your look. You are, mate. Look
well,
at
I come back and I thought, I've got to dress up a little bit. So I'm now wearing business shirts.
Yeah.
That's what I'm wearing. I'm wearing business shirts and jeans and RMs.
And you can walk into any office, into any meeting, anywhere in the world and look sharp.
Did you see the respect I got off the receptionist as I walked in?
If you
I haven't
mind,
had that respect for a long time.
If you don't mind, I think I saw a twinkle.
Yeah.
I reckon I saw a little twinkle.
I think there was.
I saw.
I'm not getting ahead of myself, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's a number on my on the desk when I walk.
How about this?
Oh, yeah.
Normally you'd have a Cooper's, right? There's a couple of beers, but it is in the morning when we're recording it. But look what he's doing.
Green tea.
So it's part of your life now.
That's what I miss the most.
Green tea?
No, coffee. I miss coffee. I miss coffee. I know. I miss Coopers too. So I'm going to drink again, but I'm having a month off.
Yeah, good for you.
I'm having a month off.
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's all you do. That's what we've got. It's in moderation, Mark.
That's right. If you're burning the candle at both ends, and let's face it, we all do it from time to time. It's part of our lives. It's who we are. A little bit of adventure. To do what you're doing is great, and well done for you.
Well, I went to Bali and I got both ends fixed. So my bum and my teeth.
I reckon
And
we should put those photos.
That's
Those photos. We've got to share those photos.
which ones?
Well,
the colonic?
The photo you sent around on the WhatsApp thing of your teeth.
Yeah.
And the photo of you getting a colonic.
Yeah, no, don't do that. It's not an X-rated one. It's just you don't see the hose in there.
I think, God, jeez.
But I'll tell you the one thing, Marko. That initial finger in the bottom
Yes.
is the most painful thing. I'm telling you now.
Yes.
And we've all had prostate exams.
Yes.
We know what it's like. It is awful.
What about day 2?
Day 2, I was used to it.
Day 3, I'll do forward 2.
Day 6, I was squatting down. And
Hey, phone's ringing, guys. We should get this call.
Okay, all right.
Take the call.
Is this Malcolm?
This is Malcolm indeed.
Malcolm, the little engine that could.
Toot toot.
Ah, it is 2. It is.
There he is.
How
What a
are you?
man.
How are you, Malcolm?
Doing well. How about yourselves?
No, we're going really, really well. Hey, thanks for calling in. We appreciate that.
Absolute pleasure, guys.
What do you got for us?
I just wanted to, just give you a big bit of encouragement on the weightless journey, Ox. I'm really, really pleased for you, and just wanted to share that I've been doing a bit about myself, and it's all going well.
How much are you down?
About 36 kilos.
What?
That's unbelievable.
Wow.
And some of the tips that you use to reduce 36 kilos off your waistline, how did you do that?
Yeah, to be honest, not real rocket science at all. Just found my reason, just get into it. So I've just been sensible about cutting out the sweet stuff and just pounding the pavement as much as I can. Some really brisk walking, turning in a little bit of running, and just gone from there.
Isn't it amazing? All you got to do, just a couple of little subtle changes. Get rid of the sugar and start exercising. They say if you burn more calories, Marko, than you bring in, you're going to lose weight.
This is groundbreaking.
This is
Who would have ever thought?
this is phenomenal.
Hey, when you go on those brisk walks, Malcolm, do you kind of run in between? That's kind of the feel I had when you said it?
Oh, it's not really a run. When I do a run separately, but a walk, just do it really briskly. It's almost a bit of a march, but just charging in as much as I can.
How old is the little engine now? How old are you?
51.
51. See, it's perfect. 51's right in the sweet spot,
right in the
Marko.
sweet spot. To lose 36 kgs before you get to 60, because I reckon once you get to the 60s, I think it's going to be really hard to lose.
Yeah, we're trying to stay away from those sweet spots, but I know what you mean.
Unbelievable. Malcolm, the little engine that could is the little engine that did.
What a star.
So well done,
Yeah,
Malcolm.
very
Thanks for
little now.
calling in, mate.
Thanks so much.
There's Malcolm, the
No,
little
hadn't heard
engine that
from-
could.
We hadn't heard from him for a long, long time.
Oh, that is amazing.
Isn't it great to hear somebody who puts their mind to something and loses 36 kegs?
You know when you watch the TV shows and they're like 400 pounds and 500 pounds and they're sitting in bed and the family's delivering them pizzas and Kentucky and all the other nasties. And I know some of it would be genetics.
Yeah.
But that's just lazy, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And especially if you see the first signs. That's the thing. If you see the first signs of someone in the family getting a little bit thick, then it's time to turn that off.
Yeah.
You can't do it to the kids.
No
way.
So well done, Malcolm, and the journey has begun.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Hey, now that Malcolm's gone, I've got a dirty little secret that kind of turns into a can we still be friends?
All right, I love secrets, and I love you find a lot of this. You've always put your friendship on the line, all the time.
Well, I'm not sure how much further this is going to go
All right,
because in a way I'm a little bit embarrassed about what I'm about to tell you.
dandruff.
No, I actually think I'd be quite proud of Dandruff.
You got ripping hair though.
Well, it's hanging in there. I
Yeah.
thought I was gone there for a little while.
No, you did. You thought it was heading backwards, but it's actually hanging in there.
This started a while ago, and now it's got to the point where I'm buying something often, and it's embarrassing to tell somebody like you, and even someone like you, Dan. It's embarrassing.
What do you mean, even someone like me?
Well, that's exactly what I mean.
Chafing cream.
No. So someone asked me the other week, or the other 6 months ago, they said, listen, they're coming around, what can we bring? And I said, nothing. You know what you do.
Yeah.
Don't bring me anything. And this person went on and on and on. You know what I said? I said, bring some flowers. My wife likes flowers. So just bring some flowers and we'll put them in the table. I really started liking those flowers. I'm telling you. I'm buying flowers. I'm 54 years old.
Mate, I like it.
I'm not buying flowers for Trish.
Are you buying it for you?
For me.
Oh, no.
Because
No. Let's cut
I
the bullshit.
like the
Let's
look
cut
of
the
the
bullshit right
flowers
now.
in the house.
Mate, Marko.
I like the way they smell.
That's why you buy Glen 20.
No. I like the way flowers smell. And I don't like tulips. And I don't like the sunflower-looking ones. I like a specific style of flower.
What do you like, orchids or
That's where
something?
my life has turned to.
My goodness
I don't know
me.
what to do.
So this is clearly not a new thing because you've talked about your flower fiction maybe like 4 weeks ago, maybe?
Yeah.
So it's obviously been going for a while.
I'm buying them once a fortnight.
You are not.
I am. Because
How much are you spending on your bouquet of flowers?
50.
Yeah, the 50's all right.
50 is, I'm not going crazy.
Are they servo flowers or florist flowers?
No, florist flowers, and I always break them up and I put them in 2 rooms, so it's not just in one place.
Oh, so you're spreading the love.
So I'm spreading the love. But I don't know. I just felt like I had to tell somebody.
I thought I knew you.
I need to tell somebody.
I thought I knew. You're reminding me. Do you remember the great TV, the great movie, Police Academy?
Yeah.
Oh,
You are Hightower.
What do you mean?
Hightower got kicked out of the police academy. Remember what happened where he rolled the car? Remember he did the driving and the word that they used was jigaboo and
it's no good.
And so Hightower, being African American, got up and pushed the car over and got kicked out of the police academy. Remember that? And then he opened up a florist. Yes. Right. And then it all happened. And then the big street demonstration happened, and then he joined it. But he was a florist. So you are my little Hightower.
Yeah, that's right. So,
well done.
So my question to you is, as a friend, and Dan, as a friend, can we still be friends?
We can, but we won't be having sleepovers. We will not be having sleepovers. No, I think that's pretty cool. I think it's not bad.
Isn't that ridiculous?
In today's world, if it was in the 70s, no way.
When I was a kid, I never thought I would enjoy time in the garden. I'm enjoying time in the garden.
Well, why don't you grow some flowers? Because I've seen your garden. You don't have a lot of flowers. You got a lot of great bushes, great hedges.
I've got some basil.
Well, basil doesn't flower, my
Yeah,
friend.
no, that's true.
You have to grow flowers because you know what you do have a lot of?
What?
Fertiliser on that front lawn.
Yeah, that's right.
You know where you can grow
Stacks.
flowers? I'll tell you where you can grow flowers.
Yeah, he's talking about the dog shit on the front lawn. That's what he's talking about, you mongrel.
Well, I know where you could grow flowers, in your little atrium.
Yeah, in the side.
You could put a stand-up pot in there and grow some beautiful flowers in there.
I've got a ground cover that does flower. I don't know what the name of the ground cover is, but it does flower.
Yeah, that's oxalis. That's not... No, you need proper beds for proper flowers.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're going to do it, you do it seriously.
Yeah.
This isn't just a throwaway thing.
Yeah.
$50 every second week.
Yeah.
You know you're up for, don't you?
Yeah.
$1,250 a year.
After tax.
After tax.
Yeah.
It's a big outlay, my friend.
I remember back in my nightclub days.
Oh.
There was one day, it was 4:30 a.m. and I had a gutful. And I was in the toilet. I was in there by myself, and I looked at the mirror, and I had a good look at myself.
Yep.
I had that same look the other day when I bought home.
Have you ever been like at a restaurant and that bloke walks around with the $20 roses?
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, and they got a teddy bear.
And they try and shame you into buying them.
Have you been shamed into buying them? I bought a couple of them.
Yeah.
I brought a couple just to impress.
If you're on a date, you kind of have to.
Yeah, but you got to be under 25.
Under 25.
I reckon you got to be under 25 to buy a rose or a little teddy.
You can wave off if you're over 25.
Yeah, if you're over 25, that's a young kid's purchase to try and get a bit of luck later on.
That's true.
That's all it is.
That's
That is
true.
buying a bit of luck and maybe a bit of love later on.
Well, it's actually $25 well spent when you say it like that.
Hey, speaking of flowers, a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. Is it okay to buy servo flowers or do you have to buy slightly nicer ones?
Depends which servo. APCO do really good ones.
Yeah.
But some servos are pretty cheap and nasty.
Yeah. No, servo, if you get a good one, these David Jones BP joints.
Yeah, they're good.
They have beauties.
And even supermarkets now have good flowers.
That's true. See, you're looking at me. Look at you. Look at the flowers wherever you go. Servo,
I think it happens. I think it
supermarkets.
happens when your kids get a bit older. I don't know what it is.
Well, it just brightens the house up.
Yeah, it does.
It makes the house look beautiful.
And you're right, it does smell good. You might be onto something here, Mark.
I
You know what? We could do Mark's flowers.
I think we need to draw a line in the sand if you start having a favourite flower.
Yeah, well, look, if I start turning up with a flower out of my shirt.
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
That's when.
Unless it's Anzac Day and it's a poppy, no,
you can pull me
there's
out.
no other excuses.
Did you get ripped off? I've
Yep.
got down on my sheet here that you got ripped off.
Let's go to a break, come back, and I want to tell you about the world's biggest rip-off.
You're having a couple of beers with a couple of blokes. This is Ox and Marko. We'd love you to subscribe and rate us when you get a chance.
Here I am eating a cheese toastie, all right? And I'm feeling fatter by the second. I look over at you, and you are looking $1 million drinking your green tea. Well done to you.
Thank you. Hey,
Well
just
done.
on that, right? So I'm wearing, my new look is white business shirts.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Does it
I
have
like
to have a logo on it?
Doesn't have to.
Does my white shirt, my white business shirt, have to have a logo?
No.
Because if it's got a Lacoste, or it's got a horse,
Yeah, they're nice.
or it's got a CK on it,
yeah,
it looks
that little
okay.
doggy you got on it there.
Well, this
that's
is
nice.
Rod and Gun,
Yeah, it's
so this is
nice.
just a little New Zealand brand. But should it have one, or can you go absolute plain?
Well, I think if you've got the white shirt every day, you probably need to show that it's a different shirt every day.
What
so
about
a
if
different
I-
logo would help?
Is there any way you can get the crocodiles just in the little patch and I can put them on?
You can iron on fake
yeah,
Lacoste
yes,
crocodile
that's-
for your white shirts.
There's a business idea right there.
God, that's a good idea.
That is a great business idea. I don't know if it's
Not bad.
No, you can buy because you can buy the logo for say $20 and you put it on your shirt. How good would that be? That's a great business idea.
You should be able to buy a whole A4 sheet of them
Yeah.
for $10, and you could have a whole Lacoste wardrobe.
Actually, talking about business ideas, Dan the man, when we were doing the tour here at Eclat or Sunbury for Eclat, I saw something come up on your phone.
What's
A
he
little
got?
business
Oh,
idea.
when I left it on the table.
Would you like to share? Would you like to share this business idea with us? Because
Why
it
are you-
actually.
Why are you looking at his phone? What sort of?
Well, I thought it was my
human are
phone.
you?
I thought it was my
Oh,
phone.
did you? Okay.
It just came up, and I thought
We've got the same phone.
I said, "Shit, that's a good idea."
Go on.
So the problem is I haven't registered this idea yet, but I do think it's going to work.
Don't worry, I
think-
did.
Yeah. All right. So you know how you've got those bags that your pet can lay in, like a dog bag,
Yeah.
like a little kind of bean baggy thing.
Yeah.
I've got an idea. It's targeting people who own sausage dogs, and it's a bag for the dog in the shape of a bread roll, and it's called sausage rolls. I reckon if you own a sausage dog and you could buy a bag for your dog to sleep in the shape of a bread roll,
Of a
it
bun.
would go nuts.
Of a bun.
Of a bun. And you could get different colours. Like you could have one in mustard colour.
Yeah, and then you can have cheese hanging out the end,
Yeah.
like a little bit of.
You know what?
It's not a bad idea.
That's just stupid enough to work.
It'll probably
magnificently.
work.
Could work.
Could we do it for any other dogs?
Yeah, well, it's a dog. So whatever dog's in the fake bun,
Yeah,
it's a hot dog.
it's a hot dog.
Yeah. So what else could you do?
We could do a Dagwood dog.
a Dagwood
So
dog.
we could do it in batter or a battered dog.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
I think there's merit in it. I think it could make millions.
I don't know if it'd make millions, but I think there is.
Hang on.
Well, we'll put it this
hang on.
way: if you're a sausage dog owner, Marko,
Yeah.
would you buy one of these?
Yes. And now I want to put you. You know an owner of Pet Barn, don't
Yes, yeah, I do. No, Pet Stock.
Pet Stock.
No, not Pet Barn. Ugh.
you? Okay. So you know a bloke from Pet Stock.
Yeah, Nige.
Let's give him a call. See if it'll work.
You know who owns Pet Stock?
Who?
Barry Young and Sean Young. The Young brothers. You know Barry Young who used to play for the Bombers?
Yeah.
They own Pet Stock. I'll give Barry a call tomorrow.
Let's get it in the
We'll
store.
get it in there.
I think we need to.
I told you this idea will fly.
We're going to JV this.
Mate, we're going to clean up.
We will clean up. How many sausage dogs in Australia?
Last
Thousands.
count. Last count.
50,000?
Oh, no, it'd be over 100 grand. 100,000.
100,000.
easy. So I've only got to sell to one tenth.
If you made $10
$10,000
off each bun, it's $1 million.
Yeah, I want to pay a bit more than that.
Okay, well, $20.
Yeah, that's better.
I think.
Actually, there's three of us. $30.
$30 per.
So here's the thing. This idea, I was telling the idea, I thought you guys would rip the piss out of it, but you quite
No.
like it.
No.
I saw it come up on your phone. I thought, hang on, this is a keeper.
Yeah, nice.
You know what?
This is a keeper.
The stupider the idea, the more interested I seem to be.
No, you won't be ripped off. You won't be ripped off if you buy one of these. But I'm telling you, I've got a.
Can we run it past Nigel? Can we give him a call? Just run it past Nigel.
Yep.
Come on, let's call
try and get
Nige.
Nigel on? Okay.
Yeah.
Nigel, thank you for joining us. You're on our podcast. How are you?
Hello, cousin Marko. How are you?
G'day, Nige. Now, don't swear, Nige. I know you're a prolific swearer, so don't swear too much.
So we've got a business idea, and it's to do with the pet industry. Now, we thought we'd go to the owner of Petstock, and we've come straight to you.
Right.
Well, that's Shane Young, not me.
Well, it was
Don't-
Shane Young,
Don't
Barry
ruin
Young.
the story,
No,
Nigel. Just listen. Go with us.
Anyway, you know the story about the sausage dogs.
Yes, I know the story about the sausage dogs.
All right. So we've got a business idea. It's a carry case for sausage dogs that looks like a bun or a hamburger.
I like it.
Do you reckon we'd sell a heap of them at Petstock?
Yep, you would.
There
we
you go.
go.
How many of your customers that come through the door would own a sausage dog? Would it be 1 in 100?
In Melton, yes, but if we go to the South Melbourne store, it would be 25%.
There you go. Sausage dogs are
Unbelievable.
very popular. And what would they retail at? What would a carry case for a sausage dog looking like a bun retail for?
Like a bed, maybe, as
like
well.
a bed carry thing.
Some of the regional country stores like Bendigo, Gisborne, maybe $19.99. In South Melbourne, $129.99.
Ooh,
And what
now
would the
we're
cost
talking.
be on this roughly? About $8?
Yep.
All right.
There's-
So we're going to sell for 70.
There's
So
a
we're
bit
going
of
to make
margin here.
62. All right. This is going to go.
Get ready, Nige. We're going to fill your store with buns.
Beautiful.
Righto.
My brother-in-law lives in Brighton, and he's got 3 sausage dogs.
There you
Well,
go.
there you go. Three sales right there.
That's right, 300.
Nige, have a great day. We'll be people will be in touch with your people.
Perfect.
Thanks,
Have a
mate.
good day, boys.
Bye. It's done. It's a doer.
Here we go.
All right.
And the best thing is we've ripped off Dan here because now we're all involved.
We're one in
We're
three.
all in.
Hey, talk about being ripped off.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I get back from the trip,
Yeah.
and what I'm having is eggs, no bread, bit of spinach, and a bit of mushroom and a green tea.
That's lovely.
All right, so it's a beautiful, healthy meal. The eggs were scrambled, so it's easy.
Yeah, it's
Scrambled
nice.
eggs, spinach, mushroom. Oh, and there was 2 little rations of bacon because you can have meat.
Right.
2 rations of bacon.
I don't like the bacon over there. Doesn't taste
No,
very
no,
nice.
this is here. I'm
Oh,
back.
it's here.
I'm back. I'm back in South
Oh, no,
Yarra.
oh, well,
I'm
there's
in
no
South
excuse
Yarra
for the
having
bacon.
breakfast.
There's no excuse.
How much? How much for a pot of green tea,
Yeah.
scrambled eggs,
Yeah.
2 rations of bacon, and a little bit of spinach and a little bit of button
Was
mushrooms?
it a public holiday?
No. It was...
A Sunday?
No, it was a Saturday.
A Saturday. So standard.
Saturday morning, 9:30 a.m.
I tell you what it should have been. $22, and that's being generous.
Okay, Dan?
Yeah, I was going to say $20.
Okay. So I went up there, and I don't like paying for food with anything other than cash. I am a cash man.
Does it make it taste better or something?
No,
Does it?
no, because I just like paying with cash.
Right, okay.
Because the other thing is too, I like to tip.
Yeah.
So, and you can't, I don't like tipping on the card because it goes into the pool.
Right.
I like to tip if they've been good to me.
Was this tip worthy?
Well, it was. The food was good. The service wasn't bad. And the shop I was in, it was really pleasant company around me.
Pumping?
So it was really good. Yeah, it was. A lot of active wear, which is interesting for breakfast, but there's a lot of 40...
What were the girls wearing?
$42.90.
No.
Go and get stuffed.
Wow.
$42.90. Now, I gave her the 50 and she goes, $42.90. I said, pardon? She goes, yeah, $42.90. She goes, scrambled eggs is $20 and then it's $8 each for the spinach and mushrooms.
What's a green tea?
36 and then eggs and bacon was the 20 and then $8 each for spinach, $8 each for the mushrooms, so it's
All the
$36.
sides. These are all sides.
And then $6 for the tea.
$6 for the tea.
$6 for a
That's
pot of tea.
water and a little bit of tea.
For a pot of tea.
Having a lend.
$42.90. I nearly fell. I said, I can't believe it. She goes, that's a price. I said, my goodness me.
No, that's unbelievable.
My goodness me.
And folks, if you've got a story where you've been ripped off lately, get in touch with our socials. There's no way anyone will beat that.
How does
There's no way.
the word ripped, or the words ripped off? Ripped off.
Ripped off.
Where did they come from?
So ripped off. It's like you rip it.
It's not a Band-Aid. Or do you rip it off the price or
You've
ripped
been
off?
ripped off. I don't know.
I don't know
But
either.
it's associated with, getting screwed for price.
Getting stolen or getting
Yeah.
robbed,
Yeah.
ripped.
God, I can't remember the last time I've been ripped off like that. I was driving down.
But that was a surprise rip-off
Yeah,
too. Like
yeah.
it got me from nowhere.
I was driving the other day and I went past the service station. I was almost on empty, and I saw a really good price.
What are you? You're premium unleaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a really good price. It was like $1.85, and I thought, bugger, I'm not going to turn back. I just saw the price.
Just
on the
go
way
in and
past.
get it done.
Anyway, so I get in. Now I really, about 10 minutes later, I have to fill up.
Oh, you didn't go in and get it done?
I didn't. No, because I thought
You should have.
I thought there'd be something coming up, and of course the next one I saw was on Beach Road.
Yep.
It's the most valuable real estate in Melbourne, basically.
Yep.
On Beach Road, the price for the same petrol,
How much?
$2.30, and I had to fill up this time because I was driving on fumes.
No, well
That's nothing compared to $42
90
for scrambled eggs, a few sides, and a green tea.
and a green tea.
It's a disgrace.
So-
Was there a Maserati at the front?
No,
with the
but-
owner got in and out?
No, the funny thing was though, I was thinking about it. I can go to Billy's Pub, the Cremorne in
Yeah.
Geelong, and I can get a Palmer and a pot of beer,
Yeah.
and it's under $30.
Yeah.
Now a Palmer and a pot would be a lot harder and a lot more expensive than two. You know how much eggs are? Eggs are like $7 for 12. They would have only used 3 in the scrambled eggs. A couple of bits of bacon might be $1.
Yeah.
And the spinach and mushroom, well, that's 50 cents each.
Yeah.
So I reckon it's cost them about $6 in total.
It's funny,
And I didn't tip them.
And it's just breakfast, When I lived in Prahran for a little while.
Breakfast is the dearest meal of the day now.
Chapel Street was the closest street with all the cafes.
Yep.
And I used to go to this cafe. It was a little bit dodgy. It's a little bit
Oh, I
dodgy.
love dodgy
It was
cafes.
a little bit dodgy. It wasn't the big spooky ones
No.
where you get the baked bread and everything else. And I'm telling you, it was $9 for scrambled eggs. It would come on a little square piece of bread that you obviously bought from the supermarket.
Yeah.
Had a dirty old hash brown and one piece of bacon. And it was the greatest meal
There you
of
go.
all time.
It's not as if you're going to Cafe Sienna in Chapel Street,
That's
like
right.
where it's a big
And back-
production.
Back then I wasn't drinking coffee, so I'd get a pot of tea. So you get a pot of tea
God.
with it, all for $9.
You mean-
Ridiculous. You wouldn't go anywhere else.
You've been ripped off, Dan?
Yeah, well, you reminded me of one I did get ripped off, which was you talk about Billy's Pub, the Cremorne in Geelong. I paid, I reckon, $16 for an alcoholic ginger beer there,
You did not.
and I was there with Bill at the time, and he didn't even shout.
From the tap?
Are you-
that
from the-
alcoholic
from
ginger
the
beer
tap.
comes
Are
from the
you
tap.
serious?
You think he could have?
How come Bill wouldn't shout your beer?
Oh, well, I wasn't at the bar with him at the time. He was on the other side. But
Oh, so you just happened to be in the place.
no, we were there together, but I just wanted up to get a drink, and I didn't,
$16.
16, might have
For
been
an
15.
alcoholic ginger beer.
Oh, we're going to have a
Might
word
have
with
been
Billy.
15.
Can we get Billy on the line? That is ridiculous.
Cremorne is out of control. No, it's not. That's a great. It's actually a great
It's
pub.
a good
Hey,
pub.
you were talking before about running low on petrol,
Yeah.
and you were pretty low, running on fumes.
On fumes.
How many Ks you have left, do you think?
2 or 3.
So you know how it says on your screen if you've got 0 left,
yeah.
you get another 30.
This is me
You get another 30. Do you know that?
a couple of weeks ago.
When you're on 0 on your electronic thing,
It does not.
you get another 30.
I don't think that's true.
You do. You get
you
another
kidding?
30 Ks.
Never going to test
So
that theory.
You got a 30K reserve.
Yep. You get 30 Ks. It's 4 litres.
Are you sure about that? I'm going
Yeah.
to call Andrew Moore and see if that's true.
Well,
From Lexus to Blackburn.
Lexus should probably get 50.
That's very
Because they're a
helpful.
great car.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
So, Dan, you got down to 1.
I got down to 1.
oh no, I've been in 0 50 times.
It's no big deal.
No,
Really?
you run the gauntlet. This is what life's about. You have a crack. I've been driving down the Calder Freeway, and I promise you, from Sunbury, and I've gone past the thing, and I've got 2 kilometres. I say, no, I can get into the city. And I'll get into the city. It's only 25 Ks. You get a 30K reserve.
Can I
You
tell
got to live on the edge.
Can I tell you a story, please? Let me tell you a story. I used to have this BMW a long time ago, and the petrol thing was broken.
Yep.
Because every once in a while, I would run out, and it showed there was a quarter left.
Yep.
There's a quarter left.
There you go.
Anyway, I lent my car to my now wife, Tricia. We'd only just started going out, and she had to take her mum somewhere, right? But I forgot to tell Trish that the thing runs out of the corner. They ran out in the middle of a country road.
Oh, yes.
In the middle of a country road, in the middle of nowhere. And, of course, he's calling me going ballistic. Absolutely ballistic.
Isn't it funny with petrol, though? Like, you live on the edge. I had a VB Commodore, and we were in the country, Marko, and I was doing some drilling in the back of the car.
Yeah.
I was putting in a new floor.
Right.
So I started drilling the holes and put it all in. Anyway, so
You're good with your hands.
So we go out and we go on this trip. I thought, gee, my petrol's going quick. Anyway, I'm driving a bit fast. So I fill up at the servo, drive about 50 k's. I'm thinking, I'm already half gone.
What's going on?
I'm already half petrol. I'm thinking, what's going on? I drilled through the petrol.
Oh,
I drilled through the petrol tank, and it was slow leaking.
All the way?
All the way.
So someone could have lit that leak. Could have been chasing you all the way.
Oh, goodness me.
Very good. Hey, it's time for some feedback.
Now, we've got plenty of feedback, and we've got some results of a poll based on something you put up the other day, Ox, which was your business idea, Tinder Mat.
Oh, yes.
So we've got the results of the poll.
Okay.
Tinder mat. Yeah.
It may not be good for you.
Oh.
We'll get to that shortly.
Right.
Feedback. First of all, Stuart has said, Ox, with your makeover, you need to change the name of the podcast to a couple of metrosexuals and a couple of shandies.
Very good. That is clever.
That's
Well
not
done.
bad.
Good
Well
stuff.
done. Well done.
Paul Edwards has said, wowee, Ox, that trip to Bali has paid dividends. You are looking $1 million, champ.
Yeah,
There you
are.
go.
Now,
You are looking at
Was
me
that on
well.
the socials?
Now,
Did
now, the funny thing is that was on the socials, but that was in response to a post we put with a photo of you from 10 years ago.
Well, the funny thing is, you look 10 years younger.
Well, I
you
do.
You look 10 years younger.
Because it was.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, no, that's true. Right, let's talk about this poll here. First of all, a couple of comments. Now, I reckon one of these comments is, this guy's in big trouble. The one who's not, Al Dawson has said, Smokey, has said, 100% hitting on women in laundromats, you've got to pass the time somehow. That's okay.
There you go. There you go.
Well, if you're young and single and you
Sure.
think someone else is young and single, there's no harm in asking.
Tinder Mat is going to rock it.
Yeah. Glenn Dodds, I think, is in big trouble if indeed he is married. Because Glenn has said, I'm not sure I'd want, and by the way, we're going to distance ourselves from his comment because we don't agree with this.
Right.
Not sure I'd want a woman who doesn't own a washing machine. How would I expect her to wash my clothes when I move in? I'm not letting her hang around laundromats, that's for sure.
No, well, she's doing a big renovation at the moment. That's what's happening.
Good.
That's the only reason.
Well, I think
Nice clean up.
Yeah.
Well done.
Dodsey is in big trouble.
Dodgy's a misogynist.
Yes, he is.
Here's the poll. So now we split the poll up. The question was, do you think that women enjoy being hit on at the laundromat?
Of course
and
they do.
We did two polls, one for women to vote in and one for men to vote in.
Nice. Well,
So
I like the way you think.
So first of all, what do the blokes think?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
81%.
95%.
Two options. One was yes, Ox is right. Second option, no, Ox is off the mark. From the blokes, 67%, no, you're wrong.
What?
33% said, yep, it's okay, women would like that.
Who are we talking to
I
here?
have seriously misjudged our audience.
In fact, I don't like our audience right now.
But what did the women say? Because maybe it turns around.
Oh, women want to be hit on. Of
No,
course,
no,
everyone.
no, they don't.
Women love attention.
No, not when
we
they're-
all do.
Not when they're folding their private stuff
Well, what about
that
your,
goes in the top
all right,
drawer.
You're folding just say you're folding your singlet
Yes.
beside your flowers. All right, you brought your flowers down to the laundromat, and a girl says, "Hey, you're looking sharp."
Yeah.
How you walk out of there 10 foot and
Fantastic.
bulletproof?
Absolutely.
All right, so what?
So when I
girls-
asked the question, do you think that women enjoy being hit on at the laundromat? Women
yes.
said, 71% of these women said, no, we don't.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
really?
makes sense.
No,
I'm
it
glad.
doesn't.
I know my female audience.
I don't.
I just
clearly.
don't know the blokes listen to this thing. Shame on you.
Well, so there's not much action happening in laundromats. Is that a?
Well, I think what we're hearing is that Tinder Mat's probably not a goer. It's probably not a scalable investment model.
We always thought it was going to be second to Tinder Pub, but we thought that Tinder Mat might work.
Hey, Tinder Mat for 30% of blokes is going to be a big winner.
And 29% of women.
That's right.
Yeah,
so
that's
for
true.
30% of the people
That's
on this
one in
planet,
three.
that's exactly right. This is going to work. It's got legs.
Yeah, it could do. Now, the other poll that we did up a little while ago was the Fruit Loops Cocoa Pops one. We're still getting comments on that. Timothy said Fruit Loops in the 80s smashed Cocoa Pops. Back then they had distinct fruit flavours, but now they taste like sugar frosting crap.
Yeah.
The only redeemer is drinking the milk afterwards.
Oh yes,
Yeah, that's true.
it was like a strong quick.
Yes, that's
like
exactly
a strong
what it was.
strawberry quick.
Quick.
Yeah,
I've forgotten
like-
about Quick.
Oh, no,
Nice.
don't ever forget about Quick.
Well, I did forget about Quick. Until
Don't
you
forget
mentioned
about
it
Quick and Ovaltine.
Nicholas missed the entire point of the post and the poll, and he said Nutrigrain.
Oh, good on you,
Good on
Greg.
you,
On
Nicholas.
you, Greg Kenny.
Goodness me. I see you can get low sugar Nutrigrain these
Oh,
days
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's only 90% sugar.
Stuart reckon you nailed it. Ox, he said, Ox is right. Eating Fruit Loops dry is a good sugar hit, but available only at Nana's place.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Nan and Pop spoil.
Good on Nan.
Nan and Pop spoil.
And the final one we've got here, this is interesting. This is from Rob, the train driver. Now, Rob has got a suggestion for a poll, and he wants your view on this.
You know, Rob, the train driver, I think he's an ex-caddy on the PGA Tour.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
He is.
There we go.
That's exactly right. So Rob, the train driver, ex-caddy, has said, guys, your next poll topic, Sonny Boy, Raz or Glug?
That's easy.
As a kid, was there anything... Yeah, I got an answer.
I've got an answer. As
a kid, was there anything better than some of the getting a free one? By the way, I had the world's greatest bunker player on my train a few years ago. Marko was going to the footy, and I announced him over the loudspeakers.
He did.
Did he?
He did.
Oh, that is so
He
good.
did. I couldn't believe it. I was standing right at the front, the train station, and he's coming down his seat, and then out of nowhere he's gone, and welcome to the 177th golfer in the world, Mark Allen, on carriage number one.
Oh,
I couldn't believe it.
Well, can we run a poll on that?
Yeah, of course we
On
can.
the
But-
Glug, the Sunny Boy, and the Raz?
But what do you guys think?
Oh, the Glug.
Yeah, Glug.
Glug by Flemington Strait.
The Res was pretty good.
The Sunny Boy,
was
boring.
mundane.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Sunny Boy was so boring.
Is that right? I'm on Sonny Boy.
Really?
That's enough said.
Yeah. Not surprised.
What are you talking about?
Not surprised. Not surprised.
Live a little bit. Goodness me.
Third man.
Well,
Come on.
do you know why I'm on Sonny Boy? And this, I'm going to miss something here. I've never heard of Raz or Glug.
Glug's a Coca-Cola.
I've never heard
Glug's
of him.
cola.
Never heard of him.
Glug is cola.
Where'd you live again when you grew up?
Wollongong.
Yeah. They didn't have the two best flavours in Wollongong.
I don't recall those flavours.
Well, back then, though, Wollongong was just like a shanty, like a little town.
Yeah.
Oh, it's God's own country.
200 people living
God's own country.
Anyway, time to spin the wheel. Let's get it going. Oh, for goodness sakes.
there. What is it?
A train joke.
Oh, really?
come
A
on.
train joke.
Guys, your turn.
Train joke.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm not sure if I told you this, Marko, but I went to a railway fancy dress party the other night.
A railway fancy dress.
Yeah, everyone was wearing platforms.
Yes,
yes.
I like it. Very good.
Not bad, was it?
A big thanks to Nick Maxwell. He's the CEO of E-Class, some of the best office space you're ever going to see. E-C-L-A-T. It's not E-Clat for you guys in Sunbury. And we'll see you next time.
Will do.
Fun show, boys. And not in the pub today after the guys wanted to come and see their Magpie mate Nick Maxwell again. And with Ox off the beers for a month's detox, well, always good to support that kind of thing too. Well done, mate. Thanks to Malcolm for pumping up the Ox and sharing his health journey. Malcolm, losing 36 kegs, that is impressive. Keep it up. Well done. And jokes aside, Ox, by the way, very confident that he will deliver the duck next week. So we'll find out. We're feeling good about that. Thanks to our mates at E&S Trading. Their new clearance centre in Melbourne is on Dandenong Road in Clayton, just opposite that massive IKEA. If you haven't had a look, go and check it out. We'd love you to rate and review the podcast wherever you listen, and if you can share it with a friend, that would be even better as well. Couple of Blokes, Couple of Beers, or Couple of Blokes, Couple of Green Teas, is executive produced by Dan Bradley at Kaizen Media and sound design, Daryl Misson at loudzebra.com.